Hey guys, what's good? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's run them up, run them up, run them up. Don't you think it's kind of funny how Alvo is now flip-flopping and the flip-flop is now back on Shamar? I just looked at a video Shamar did agreeing with what Alvo was saying about what Tommy was doing to him, and he was defending Shamar. Now all of a sudden it's the end of the month, crunch time, and now he's saying exactly really what he wants to say. Okay, so now it's the, I can get you reported now. I can get you thrown up, locked away. You didn't tell the public that you actually did get arrested. The day in questioning when you got arrested, one driving that car and then in the station. He's doing all of this stuff now. And I was gagging when people were really going for the okie doke that he was looking out for Shamar, defending Shamar. And, Alvo was right. He's being a changed little boy. He cut back on the cussing for his own gain. And that's a good thing. And I'm glad for that for him, because if he would have continued to cuss, he would have only hurt himself, Alvo. And as far as him having to pay that rent and relying on YouTube to be able to pay it, he had to humble himself. But right now, I don't look at what Alvo's trying to do as humble at all. Now, you also see in the chat my Discord. That's the old Discord from March 2024. Discord is not allowing me to use the Discord app that you guys are all signed up for, which was my second Discord. So I switched it out. You can find the Discord app on my main channel. So make sure that when you get off this live that you guys are signed up to the Discord, so that when I put certain things that I can't put up here on YouTube, you guys will be able to check it out. They're trying to report Social Security is not working out at all. Social Security would have to force Shamar to come down to Social Security. Right. They can't, because anybody could do that. Hello, Miss Davis and Maud. How you doing? It says Alvo told all his supporters to call Social Security office on Shamar. Let them keep reporting the SSO might press charges. Now, let me just say this to you, though. Now, there was one thing that Alvo did say that is 100% true. And I said this in the last live we did. It wasn't the 24th. We didn't go live. It was the 23rd. That's the day when Coco was on. You guys got to understand this. I want you guys to listen up to this. Shamar lease is coming to an end September, and we all found out, I'm going to still say the word allegedly, however, that Shamar's rent office does not want to renew the lease. So that's a big game changer. It's not a thing of, Shamar doesn't want to be there and he doesn't want to renew the lease. Now, even if Shamar didn't want to be there, if the rent office was going to allow him to, sign that lease for another year, Shamar would stay in that apartment until he found something on his own. Now, what I'm worried about is Shamar is being too focused on the wrong stuff like he always is. And what's going to end up happening if he does not buckle it down and stay focused for 30 days? He needs to be looking for an apartment. To me, 30 days is not enough. It never was enough when I had to look for different places to move to, like especially when my landlord sold the place I lived in for 8 years, a 2-family house. I lived on the second floor of his 2-family house. He got caught up with some financial difficulties and he had to sell. He was trying to sell both of the rental properties, but he sold that one that I was in because he was only breaking even once a month. He wasn't getting a profit. It is really hard to find housing. And sometimes like the kind of housing that Shamar's gonna need. Hey, Toy. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Cutie Pie. Hey, Toby. Hey, Frederica. The kind of housing that Shamar needs, sometimes it's a waiting list that you have to go on. So that means if Shamar was currently in housing and hasn't put his name on a waiting list 6 months or so, or 5 months, couple of months before, I know it's high priority, elderly and disability housing, but if he's not done that, he can potentially be back in the street homeless within a matter of 30 days. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Put a Y in the chat. My wire acts like it has a shortage, and I don't understand why, because this is a new mic. He could go down to the courts. Now, this is what he can do in this small period of time that he has, and explain that somebody helped him get housing. He knows nothing about housing. He lived home. His mother got sick, and then he became homeless. He can let them know about his disabilities and him not really being capable. He doesn't have a caretaker or a PR person or a manager to help facilitate him, and that he's going to need more time because he is, going to be homeless. He has nowhere he can go. He has no family that he can rely on in order to let him come stay with them. So he's going to need some more time. He can go into the courts now, housing court, and they'll buy him some time. He'll probably also be set up with a case manager at the courthouse because of his disabilities. And then they could put him in some type of, sometime in some cases, in some states, a motel, a hotel, or maybe some sort of a special shelter for people like Shamar, who they cater to, and then Shamar will be able to be in that facility, state facility, that will be funded, and they'll probably feed them and everything until he finds housing. You got to understand, Shamar is now back to square one. And when I mean square one is ever since that Avery came into town, and he's supposed to had 60,000 or a little less, in a matter of less than 24 hours, he was rocked to sleep for all that money that he made from bookings. Understand this, guys. He's back to square one, living off his check, getting on the trains, and no black truck. The only thing left to hold on to, and that's only for about a good month, the 1st of September or whatever, the 15th, whenever how his lease was signed, he's going to have to move. If that is any truth, that the rent office does not want to reinstate his lease, the only thing he's going to be able to do to buy time is to go into court, housing court, and explain his situation. And he has to explain how he's having a difficult time finding housing because he doesn't know where to start. And they'll definitely understand that, and they will definitely make sure that they protect him under the state laws of HUD or whatever program, housing program he's in, subsidy housing, low income housing. They got all different names, but they'll be able to help him. But he needs to focus that time into going into court and doing that instead of getting up here trying to update us on stupidness. Good morning, Toby. Hello, everyone. Hello. Ms. Davis, Shamar has someone looking for him in an apartment as we speak. So hopefully they will. And I hope that he's not lying about that, cutie pie, because sometimes people like to make things sound good, and it's not usually what it is. And, and that's another thing too. And they're only hurting themselves when they're sitting up there making up these allegations, that are not true. Can we make sure we run them likes up like you do for the flip-floppers? The ones that if you don't got a coin for them, they don't even want to acknowledge that you're in the chat, let alone to read any of your comments unless you're insulting them. And then that's only, they're giving you attention because they want to cuss you out like a dog. So let's run them likes up. Let's run them up. I know you have a problem with doing it over here for me, but like I said, hit the like or the dislike button. Either or is welcome. And good morning, and thank you for being here in this live, because you could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. Toby One and for the sisters. Hey, Antonio, how you doing? So, I just really hope that he, thank you for hitting the like button, Teresa. I just really hope that he does have someone looking, and I hope the person that's looking for him is not someone who's trying to rock him to sleep. And they're just saying also that they're looking for him housing, and they're not, because right now he does not need anyone to be telling him one thing. I really honestly think that also to make sure he's not in the street, he should really go down to them courts on his own. Stop always trying to put your business and your affairs, Shamar, in the hands of other people. You're a grown adult. You're 28 years old. You need to take action. That's the only way people are going to start taking you serious. You know, I would never in a situation like this, unless it was a situation where I could sign the lease and wouldn't mind breaking it when I did find something new. However, he doesn't have that option from what I'm hearing. So he needs to at least not only wait for someone to find him an apartment, because that's all it is a waiting game, because you're not doing it hands-on yourself. But you need to do some hands-on yourself, Shamar, and that's to go down to the courts and try to buy yourself some time, because I don't really feel as though he has enough time. Teresa, thank you for your support. So, you know, I don't know. Let me see. I wouldn't trust nobody around my money. I wouldn't either, but I wouldn't also trust people around talking about they're gonna get me an apartment. Every time he makes friends with people, or even if he knows these people for quite some time, they just keep, crossing him. Ms. Davis, it didn't come from Shamar's mouth. It was someone else that helping him. So do you think Cutie Pie, the person that's helping him, are they a reliable source? Says Ms. Davis, check your messages when you get offline. I will, Cutie. I know I haven't checked it in a couple of days. I get behind sometime. I feel for Shamar. She's stay getting played, used and abused. Yep. And like I said, so you guys don't think it's kind of shady how all of a sudden Alvo is now like going against Shamar for like no reason? Can you put a Y in the chat or what? It's unbelievable. I just cannot believe that this is going down like that. I was kind of surprised to see Alvo flip-flop on him like that. I thought he was all, Shamar, all for Shamar, but that's farther from the truth, honey. That is farther from the truth. Looks like Shamar put something out. Let me see what he put out. Yeah, he's live now, but if he's cussing, I'm not going to definitely keep that up, because he be doing the most. Actually, I might just delete it out. I probably will delete it out. Share. So the 13-minute mark.
And they feel like it's J-Bo to just pull up to my house. I don't want to mess around and have to hurt nobody now. Because if I have to hurt them, I will hurt them and call the police myself and let it happen. And stay right there before you get there. But my list is up in September. I'm chosen to relocate. I'm not getting evicted. I'm chosen to move. Why people act like they know everything about Shamar, don't know nothing about Shamar. Farther from the truth. Looks like Shamar put something out. Let me see what he put out. Yeah, he's live now, but if he's cussing, I'm not gonna definitely keep that up. No, I'm not getting evicted. I don't know why she fit up here lying. Y'all hear what she's doing right now. She fit up here lying right now. And I'm trying to keep it cute with her. I'm trying to keep it cool with her. But at the same time, I do not need her to be fit up here.
Shamar, you don't have to keep it cute with me, because ain't nobody saying you're getting evicted. I said if you don't find yourself a place by September, because it's a difference, you want to leave. But I'm hearing the rent office is saying that they don't want to renew your lease. And if there's any truth to it, you need to find a place, because by law they do not have to keep you there, okay? If they don't want to. If you're not going to sign a lease and they're not wanting you to sign a lease, they can put you out. Okay, period, point blank. And I just made a suggestion, and I don't care about you keeping anything cute. I just made a suggestion to you that you need to go down to the courts so you can get an extension and explain to them you're looking for housing and you don't want to be homeless. Now, if you will listen in instead of always picking and choosing what you want to hear from a conversation, you would see that I'm not trying to spew around social media that you're about to be put in the street. But if you don't go down to the courts and buy some more time, you will be. And that's just what I said.
Believing what they talking about. If you ain't here for the source, if you ain't here for the source mouth, or if you ain't here
my mouth, if I didn't come on here and say, if I didn't say,
he just went live. He's live right now, and I didn't even realize it. We go over to his live. He's live. He's on his live listening to my live. Somebody's trying to keep it cute. You ain't got to keep it cute with me, because if you took what I said the wrong way, then Shamar, that's on you. That's not on me. I'm not wishing you to be homeless. Alvo's doing that. We'll leave that up to Alvo. He's the one that flip-flopped on you, not me. So you need to listen before you start talking about I'm over here saying that you're going to go homeless. You are going to go homeless if you don't get an extension from the courts, because whoever's trying to find you a house, if they don't find it by the time you your lease is up, they can put you in the street by law. That's what I'm trying to say. And I don't want to see it happen. Pay attention.
Oh, I'm getting evicted. I never was getting evicted, love. My name is on the lease. You must have forgot that. My name is on the lease. With that being said, I'm just know that. I'm not getting evicted. My lease up in September. But I'm moving though.
Make sure y'all run them legs
That's
up.
the real game. I'm definitely gone. Okay? It's time for a new apartment. How about that? That's what it's time for. While it's thinking Shamar finna go homeless, or Shamar finna get put out, or Shamar finna be on the street. Babe, I'm not getting put out of nowhere, boo. I'm just relocating. That's what I'm doing. And I might move far.
But if you don't relocate faster than you want, then what is going to happen? You cannot say that the rent office is going to, at your place, is going to let you stay in that place until you relocate. It is not always easy finding subsidy housing, low income housing, or housing that it goes by your rent. There's different name for it. Okay. HUD housing, whatever. That's what I'm trying to say to you. It might be a waiting list.
Far. I might move away from here.
Don't move to Houston, because Alvo flipped on you.
Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now?
So for the ones that are coming in now, make sure y'all hit the like button, run them up, run them up, run them up. I happened to see that Shamar was live, not knowing that he's live, but he's live because he's listening to my live, and I'm listening to his live at the same time. And he's trying to make it seem like I'm going around wishing that he's going to be homeless. Okay, in September. He missed the whole mark. He needed to bring his behind over here like he normally does. And then I could have explained to him what I was talking about. But he's listening to me right now as we talk on his live. So he's understanding that. I'm not wishing for Shamar to be homeless. I just don't want him to be homeless. So I'm trying to tell him, now that I know he's listening on his live as we speak in real time, Shamar, you need that extra, you need that extra lining of protection so that if the rent office tries to get funny, You already went to the courts, and the courts gave you more time to look for an apartment so you can move. That's what I'm saying. So you won't be in the street. And that is for everybody, not just Shamar. If you need that extra layer of time,
Yeah, because people,
you
too many
can just
people,
go
hold
down
on,
to
she
the courthouse.
said, yes, because too many people know where you stay at. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And they be acting like my fans don't be saying what's going on the internet. When my fans kept DMing me and telling me, oh, Shamar, you need to move, you need to relocate, you need to get where you from, you know what I'm saying, and go somewhere else, that's what they was telling me. Because remember, when Exclusive them pulled up to my house, when they pulled up to my house after, you know what I'm saying, Exclusive and after Exclusive and Alvo had got into a fight or whatever, they felt bold. They felt like they just pull up and run through my.
Shamar, I know you're listening. You just want to argue, and I'm the wrong person to argue with, because let me tell you something. If I felt like I wanted to see something bad happen to you, I don't bite my tongue. I would just tell you. Just like when I tell you things that you need to hear for yourself. Just like I was telling you how I think that you're a fool, that you got a awesome channel over there getting awesome views, but you don't know how to regulate your cussing. When I said I was going to help you get monetized, you have a hard head. A lot of the people that you know longer than me don't even tell you these things that you could have, like an income stream off of YouTube, because they're not truly your friend, or they truly are trying to tell you what you want to hear instead of what you need to hear, because again, they're truly not your friend. But when someone comes along like myself and try to tell you the real, you think that they're against you. And that's really sad.
House. They ran through my house. Now, if I would have had a gun, body would have been sitting in my kitchen on the floor. The police don't even take that long to pull up. They pull up in 2 minutes. The police premises is right behind these apartments. Right behind these apartments. It ain't even far at all. But what they not finna do is sit up here and allow my name and then say something about, oh, Shamar is his rent is coming to the end. No, it ain't because my rent is coming to the end. It's because I am moving.
Shamar, are you checking Alvo, who flip-flopped on you? But 3 days ago, you were just on that 2-hour live, agreeing with him, saying Tommythegossip was bullying you. You need to pick and choose your battles wisely, honey. Okay? Because Alvo is blatantly using you for content. You can't even see it. Now you see it now because he's threatening to call the bonds on you to try to get you all jammed up like you did him by taking your name off it. Pick and choose your battles. You're focusing on the wrong thing. And I was just saying this to the audience over here before you went live. You know, you're focusing on the wrong thing, and that's what it's designed to do. Let's have Shamar focus on the wrong thing. And just like when Alvo just said, thinking it was cute, but then when September comes and that lease can't be signed because the run office don't want him to sign that lease again because they don't want him there, he'll be homeless. Because you're going to be focusing on the wrong thing.
Away from over here, and I am relocating and going to a different location. I'm not getting evicted.
He's not understanding how it's easy said than done. It's not just 1, 2. It's not A, B, C, D. It's not that cut and dry. It's not that easy. Even if it's you're on subsidy and it goes by that. Subsidies, I think, even worse, harder to get than market rent. Because if you're not on any type of disability and you work a 9 to 5, you make good money, you know, and your credit's good, you'll get a place with no problem. But when you're on these government housing, state housing, it's usually a waiting list. It's not here's a state housing apartment open. Okay, it could be open, but how many people are on that list? It's a list. to get in the kind of housing that Shamar is looking for, that he needs to get, that he can afford to pay the rent.
All
That
the
applies
lies
to him.
that these bloggers telling, they might want to start telling lies. They might want to start telling lies. My bills are paid over here. I don't got to pay rent until the 1st. What time is it? What? I'm going to call the rent off later today, and I'm going to see where my lease up too. That's what I'm going to do. But now,
why does he need to call the rent office to see when his lease is up? He said in September. So why do you need to call? You're supposed to know everything. That's why I just said, to have an extra layer of protection, he needs to go down to the courthouse to buy himself some more time. Go down to the housing courthouse and buy yourself some more time, Shamar. Because if you don't even know the basics, you just know in September is when the lease is up. But you have to call your rent office to see what day of September, which will probably be on the 1st or 2nd or 3rd or maybe the 5th, the first week of the year. Why do you need to call? You should know this, so you're not in the dark when it happens in September that your lease is up and you don't have a signed lease. Now you're considered a squatter because you by law have to get off that property.
people need to start thinking they know Shamar when they don't. Y'all don't know
You don't
me.
even know you, Shamar.
Y'all don't know what I got going on. Y'all don't know what I got going on. But sitting up here lying.
Make sure y'all hit the like button.
My lease is about.
We don't know what he's talking about. Trying to help him out, and he's sitting up there getting mad. Everybody else,
it's gonna be up. That's why I said I'm still looking. I'm not just going, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just going, you know what I'm saying, up and move. I had to look first. Did I have to go look at the?
You heard what he said? I'm not just gonna get up and move. Shamar, yeah, you will have to get up and move. If the lease is up, say the 1st, for an example, call. I'm gonna talk to him on the back end when I get off. If your lease is up on the 1st or whatever day of the month or middle of the month it's up, you're gonna have to up and leave. Because you're leaving because you want to leave, but you're also leaving because allegedly they're saying that the rent office doesn't want to renew your lease. Okay, and if you tell me when I get at you today that that's not true and the rent office will renew it, then you know what? I feel safe now. Because now I know that you're not going to be homeless and you're not going to be stupid enough not to sign that lease if you can sign it again for another year. Because you might not find an apartment as fast as you want to, and you still want to have something over your head. You want to have some type of leverage.
The new apartment. Once I go look at the new apartment, I'm gonna put down the payment. Handle all my business, put down the payment, and when I do get approved, just like I got approved for this apartment, I'm gonna get approved over there. So when I do get approved, and then I have to go back and get my kid, oh girl, I'm gone. I'm packing up everything in the house and I'm leaving. Straight up. Stop thinking y'all know Shamar when y'all don't. Okay? He can't put me away, boo. Can nobody put Shamar away? The only way that Shamar will get put away is if Shamar do some dangerous stuff. That's the only way that they'll put me in jail. If I do something dangerous, or if I was out here doing crazy stuff and end up.
Didn't I say he's losing the focus? Because you see how he's talking about what Alvo's talking about putting him in jail. Alvo needs to focus on going to clear up his own legal situation. He don't need to be sitting up there worrying about Shamar's bond because he's not running with warrants, but Alvo is. And they're not misdemeanor warrants. Because if they were, just misdemeanor warrants, Alvo would have cleared them up. But if you keep focusing on what Alvo's saying, which that is what it's being designed to do for you to lose the focus, you're not going to get your apartment and get out of that complex before that lease is up, or by the time that lease is up, because you're focused on all the wrong stuff.
Going to jail. Yeah. But they can't put me away because I don't do nothing.
That's why I don't understand how he's going to be able to do it, Frederica. It's a shame.
It ain't that they could give me a little lease. A little lease. I don't.
Right. He said it's in September that his lease is up. Now he's saying he got to call the rent office to see when his lease is up. Which one is it? Like, let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense.
And to be honest.
Yeah, be honest.
The reason why I say that I'm about to move is because, for one, all that commotion that was going on over here. Then
a no-brainer.
With exclusive and Erica and whoever the exclusive was with came to my house. You feel me? I don't really like all that drama coming to my house. Cause if I feel like y'all gonna, if I feel like motherfuckers feel like they got the ball,
here we go with this.
Sorry for cursing.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Pipe it down.
If I feel like that a person got a problem with you, and they got a problem with you because they got a problem with me because of who I am, what I got going on, and they want to be doing what I do.
You know what also gets me right now with this dude, Shamar, I know you're listening. It's really diabolical how I got up this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, and I don't care who don't like it, but I got up this morning really on Shamar's side this time, because I'm like, the nerve of him to flip-flop Alvo on Shamar about his situation, living situation, or even with the law, or trying to get him jammed up with the law, because Shamar's in trouble with the law in the sense where he probably got to go back to court and clear things up. But he's not running from the law with warrants like Alvo is, or a fugitive in another state. He's nowhere near that. I don't like the fact that just 3 days ago, the last time I went live, I was with Coco on live. We were listening to Shamar's live, and Shamar was in agreement with what Alvo was saying about what Tommythegossip was doing to him. Now it's a couple of days later, and as of less than 24 to 48 hours, Alvo has flip-flopped on Shamar, threatening his freedom and talking about how he's going to end up homeless because he's not the one that got that apartment. Kay did, and he can't figure out how to do what Kay did because he's not friends with Kay, and Kay's not going to give him the information, so he's going to be messed up in the game. Pretty much is what Alvo's saying. I came over here to defend him because I've been worrying about this day coming, especially after Avery came in the picture and the money came up missing. You know, who knows? Shamar may have spent the money and don't know, that he did. I don't know. I'm just saying my opinion. But the fact remains that I've been worrying for months that because I found out that Kay was the one that got the apartment for her and him having his own apartment and Kay having hers. I'm just worried about him being homeless. It is just too close to September for Shamar to be in this situation the way he is right now. And then he's saying he's going to call the rent office today about September and when he has to leave, when he should have been knew the dates, the times, and all of that. That's very important. When you know that allegedly you can't sign a lease at that office anymore. Says this video is unavailable. Yeah, so he took it down. I bet you did take it down. Yeah, but he's got to stop. He really has got to stop. He be doing too much. Seriously, he be doing too much. And the people he needs to be focused on, he's never focused on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crunch time, it's the end of the month, and flat out, make sure y'all hit that like button, please hit the like button. He flat out is being used for content with Alvo, because Alvo is trying to get his rent money up. Period, point blank. And if he can't see through that and he wants to sit here and argue with S.L. Davis, then you know what? By all means, that's what you do. If you like it, I love it. But that is ridiculous if you're sitting up there thinking that within that short amount of time, it's going to be easy to find a place. If that was the case, and I would like to think that I can read, write, and I'm very smart, and it was hard for me to find somewhere to go when my landlord had some financial issues, and after 8 years of me living in that 2-family house, I had to find me somewhere to go, and it was not easy, and it's very stressful. And all I had to help me was my husband. And I feel like that wasn't even enough hands. Toby Warner, if he do, I hope it's not LASHUN. Well, get those like, yeah, let's make sure we hit the like button, because that's the deleted live that you just saw. And if you didn't see it in here, or you just came in while he was talking, you're not going to see the live anywhere else but on this channel, or whoever was recording it while he was live today. He took it down. Certain lives he takes down. He knows I'm definitely gonna be hey Peanut Nola, how you doing? He definitely knows when I get off this live, I'm gonna be at him. He definitely knows that. They tell on themselves every single time. A responsible adult always knows their lease terms. I wish they would grow up. We do know what. Right. They need to, but you know, hey. He was literally, he didn't want to come over here and say how he felt. So he's in the bushes, and then he decided to go live because he heard me talking about it. Shamar did. I see once again, LASHUN is moving again. Himself, shaking my head. He's been moving a whole lot. What's up with that? Good question, Toby. What is up with that? What is up with that is right. He just moved in that place, so why would he be moving is the question. Yeah, he just needs to get around some responsible people. And Alvo's not responsible either. He's pretty much saying what is gonna happen to Shamar because he's being evil. He wants to see that happen to Shamar because he feels like everything that's going on with him is Shamar's fault when it's really Alvo's fault. Okay? It's really Alvo's fault. Talking to him is like talking to a brick wall. You already know. And it's really sad. His verified income is SSI. The problem is not in his name illegal. He's claiming that he's on the lease. So, who knows? Maybe Kay told him he was on it. I don't know. I don't care what nobody says. That man needs a caretaker. Yep. If nobody believes that, they're delusional. Yep, he does. And I don't care if he gets mad. You got mad at me when I was sitting up concerned about it being almost close to September, and you needing to I might do a live. I'm doing a live actually later on today around 4, but I might even do like a wind down and put everything together type live at late, like 8 or 9 tonight. I don't know, depending on how I feel later on. But I'm definitely going live today again. But tonight I might do a nightly live. I want to sit back and watch and see how these clowns move today, in the circus. Shamar needs a key to handle his business. He gonna be mad at me today because I'm gonna definitely put he needs a caregiver. You can tell he wasn't the one that did the paperwork for the place. Of course, because he would know when the lease was up in September. He definitely needs a caregiver. He definitely does. I don't care if he gets mad or not. That's going to save his life having one. He must forget Kay helped him get the apartment with her LLC. Exactly. He don't want to get it. He gets it. He don't want to get it. He needs to stop being so hard-headed. He really does. Can we make sure we get them likes up? Come on now. There's 111 people in here and they're not adding up. You sucked up the information. Some of you that just came into the live actually saw some of the live you're not going to see anywhere else because unless, other people recorded it while he was live streaming, but that's a deleted live. He took that live down. So at least hit the like button because it's definitely a deleted live. He just took it down. I don't even think he stayed on an hour. So hit the like button, support the channel, and hit something. Toby Warner, there's not where I could keep moving it's too, it'd be too expensive. Only time people move is when, they have to. Yeah, he needs a kid. If Shamar needs a caregiver, put it a Y in the chat. Do he, her take the wheel? That is crazy. Jessica Griffin said, hey. Probably already up. Right. I don't think it is though, because if it was, he would definitely be jammed up. Because he sounds like he's just now trying to get on point with this looking for a place. Yeah, he's got some cray in him because he is just in a grand delusion. I don't know who's telling him on the back end the stuff that they're telling him, but honey, they're not telling him the right information. Hello, Latoya. It says, y'all see how he left LASHUN? Shush. He needs a co-signer for a new apartment. It said, didn't Kay help him get? Yep, she did help him get it. SL, you were the only one that was given more the benefit of the doubt. You were trying to help his special case. Yeah, but he's on something. Here's Shamar right here. I'm trying to answer it. Why isn't it let me do it? Hold on. Why is it not letting me do it? Hold on. That's Shamar right there. I'm not understanding why it wasn't letting me do it. Oh, my nose is so itchy. I couldn't get the phone. I couldn't answer the phone, but I'm on live right now. But so you want me to call you back, or you just want to talk now?
No, I would tell you to, add me because I want to clear.
Well, why don't you come into? Wait a minute. Why don't you come into the stream? You're calling through Instagram.
You didn't see me.
Oh, I didn't see you. Well, come now. Now I'll send you the link. All right, okay. Come right now. All right, Shamar coming over now. Oh, he said he came over to the live, and he said, because I said I'm on live now. He said I was up there. You didn't see me. No, I didn't see you. I got a whole bunch of people, and so I guess he figured I'm gonna call her through IG because she's ignoring me on the stream. I wasn't ignoring him. I didn't see him. Matter of fact, where's he at? I don't see him in the chat. I didn't hear nobody say he was in the chat. Oh, it says right here, Shamar. Add me. Usually he got a picture on. He got a picture. All right, let me give him the link. I didn't see him. He did that at 12:20, so that was 9 minutes ago. If I seen it, I wouldn't have ignored him. I'm glad he's coming up here because we hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button. Stop holding off on the likes. So I put it in the chat for him, so he should see it. Yeah, let me go. There he is. All right, I just put the link now. Shamar is at the bottom. You can't miss it now. I'll put it in there one more time. All right, here we go. Here's the link right there. You can't miss it. Wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute. I just seen Tommythegossip. Add me. Hold on one second. You keep saying add you. You have to click the link. Hey, what's up, Tommythegossip? Tommy?
Hello.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Why Shamar keep fucking with you when you just doing your fucking job?
But let me tell you this, right? I was trying to look out for him because I don't understand how, Alvo all of a sudden flip-flopping on him after he went against you for the longest time to the point you had to get your son to get up there and be proof that, you be doing for your son. Remember how you had your son?
Yeah.
Hello.
I seen that. Well, matter of fact, before we start, no cussing. I just was peeping that, and I got both of y'all on here. No cussing. Okay.
I'm not studying Shamar. I'm talking to you. I'm studying Shamar.
Okay.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I'm just gonna clear up the rumor because you know what I'm
Well,
saying.
no, wait a minute, back up. Let me
People be
say, wait a
thinking
minute,
that
back up. Shema, hold up. All right. First of all, I'm very mad at you because I came up here to defend your name because I can't believe that Alvo literally flip-flopped on you. He was all at having your back, which I knew it was for views when he flipped on you. He was all making it seem like 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪 was bullying you and this and that and the third. And then all of a sudden now he's talking about he wants to get your bond violated. You're gonna end up homeless, talking about you need to get yourself checked with the health reads and all that. Where did all that come from? So my video today, hold up. My video was to respond to that because I had said a couple of days ago to my people in my live that to me it's game. Stop trying to put stuff on 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪, acting like you're so cool with Shamar because you'll be flipping on him soon. And it wasn't even 48 hours before he all of a sudden is your best friend now. Okay. Or actually your enemy right now. Okay. So all this you trying to say, I'm trying to say you're going to be homeless. All I'm trying to say is it is a process to find an apartment. And if by any reason your rent office doesn't want you to sign that lease, at the office.
That ain't what's going on. That ain't what's going on. Let me explain.
All right, go ahead, explain yourself then. Go ahead.
My thing is this. People be thinking they know everything about Shamar when they don't. The reason why that my lease is up in September is because of the fact that I've been staying over here too long. And my thing is the reason why I want to relocate is because too many people know where I stay at. And I have a family, but I don't want my family to end up in jail by murdering somebody.
That's a process, baby.
Shamar, you know what I'm saying? You gotta abbreviate your words.
I just got off the phone with my rent off place.
Shamar, you're on mute right now. You got to abbreviate your words. I'm not editing this live. I don't play the cussing up here on my channel.
I'm not cursing. I'm not cursing.
All right, go ahead. I'm saying, but you're saying the unalive word, but you said the word is what I'm saying here.
Sorry.
All right,
but no, go ahead. I'm just being real because you know what I'm saying. My ops, they be doing too much. I got ops out here.
What is Alvo doing right now? Because he's doing too much now.
My op, Tommy, you're my op.
I'm your favorite op, though, honey. I'm your favorite one. I'm your favorite op, honey. You love me, honey.
Y'all be sitting up here spreading lies on my
favorite one, though, honey.
Women, back up. Shamar, what you're not going to do is you're not going to say I spread lies on you. You're not gonna, cause see, you went live because you heard me live, and that's why you had to come up on the live right now. I'm
not talking about you.
Oh, okay.
So why is you talking about me? I ain't mean that to you, girl.
I'm not talking about David. I'm talking about Tommy and Alvo.
And I'm talking about Shamar. Shamar, let me be real with you, honey, because everybody be playing games with your slow mind. Baby, you can, listen, when your lease up in September, you either gonna sign. No, don't tell me, hold on. Your lease up is.
Listen, I don't give y'all talk, but no cussing. I don't want no cussing.
For a part by June, you waiting until September to your lease to go. That's how you don't know nothing. Because you running around here talking about your lease is up in September and you don't know where you finna go. You finna move. How is you gonna move when your lease is up in September? You ain't even got no apartment. It takes time, honey. You have to get approved for the apartment. You don't know nothing.
Tommy. All right, let me, Shamar, let me tell you something. I said the same thing, Tommy. I said it don't just happen ABCD. It takes time.
I know that it don't happen ABCD. I know that.
Listen, the kind of housing you need, there's always a waiting list. It's not like market housing where you can just go find an apartment.
Y'all really think I'm in housing?
We know you're not in housing. You in a roach housing. That's what you in. You're not in a housing. You in a roach housing. Yeah, you in a roach housing. That means you in a roach community. We know that roaches move fast and they move away quick, but you're not a roach, Shamar. You're a human. You're not a roach. You just can't walk up and move away to somebody's house like that.
I'm talking to LJ.
Listen, I'm trying to say that it might take a little bit of time, Shamar, for you to get housing. It could be a little waiting list. That's why I said to maybe buy some more time for yourself. Maybe you should go into court and tell the housing judge, that you might need more time. Just do it now so that you won't end up, you know what I'm saying, where the rent office is like, we're not going to renew the lease and you got to go. You know what I'm saying, in September. That's all I was trying to say.
Fuck. Okay, hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Shamar, you hurt so many people. People don't even want to help you no more.
Okay, listen.
It's draining.
Tommy is not letting me talk.
Okay, go ahead, talk.
I'm trying to explain myself, but it's like I'm not going to be able to explain myself because he keeps talking.
Shamar, go ahead. He's not talking. Go ahead.
My thing is, I'm not in no house. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get a disability check or whatever the case.
Shamar, we can't hear you. We can't hear you, Shamar. Tommy's not even talking now. We can't hear you. Tommy?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, see, now Tommy quiet. Now you just not saying nothing. Well, anyways, like I was saying, it might take him some time to get housing. He can't just think. He got less than 2 months. And if they're not trying to renew his lease, Tommy, is all I'm trying to say, he can end up in the street.
And it said, to be honest, they go off of your income now. So Shamar don't have no real income. He only have disability income. And I'm not even trying to be funny to him, but it's like it takes time. That's why I didn't really move, because it was just taking too much progress. You know, you got to do all this over again. You got to stack some up. You got to stack a lot of little money to get approved. It's just a lot behind it. And I'm like, why would I move?
And then if Shamar only is living off a monthly check, and he's not really got no money saved away, because, you know, when the incident happened, we don't know what happened to his money, okay? If he don't got no extra money saved away, how is he going to do this moving and all this stuff? It's expensive to move is what I'm trying to make him understand. It's not no easy process. He's going to have to pay some money out of pocket. And he's going to have to pay moving costs if the state don't have funding to help move him for free. Let me tell you something. It's no joke moving. I just moved, and I've been in my place since October, almost a year. You know, coming this year. It was stressful finding this place, and it cost me thousands, Tommy.
I know.
And it cost me thousands because I wanted all brand new furniture. Living room set, dining room set, bedroom set. Thousands. I don't even want to tell you how much I spent when I say thousands. But thank the Lord that I made it back. I make it back. But I'm just saying.
But let me just say something. And it's not even no Haynes stuff on Shamar. Shamar, baby, let me tell you something real stuff. Baby, at this point of your life, you might as well just try to get your apartment to at least, even people know where I stay at. It doesn't matter. As long as somebody come to your house, you good. You might as well sign that lease, because when you sign that lease again, all you doing is just signing the lease. Other than moving somewhere and you have to wait for a process to get approved.
I would say if they're gonna let him stay there, I would say that. I really would.
They not let him stay there?
I heard that the rent office don't want to renew the lease. So that's why I'm trying to ask Shamar, is there any truth to it?
Oh, so that means he must did something to the rent office, because
I think they're probably tired of like the people coming over there and then the police always being called. You gotta understand, when you live in those kind of housing places, they get a police report every time the police are called. You know that, right?
They get
every time the police are called to Shamar's house, the rent office also gets a copy of that. So you're not doing anything sneaky. You might call the cops 20 times in a year. And every time you call the cops, the police, by law, they send over a police report that they had to go to that resident. So they know that how many times they've been out there to Shamar's house. The rent office knows that.
Definitely do. And then he got that dog. He ain't signed no lease.
Yeah, and then that's what I heard about the dog.
And then he got a trainee living there and a man living there. You know that, SL?
Yep. He said it's his cousin or something.
It doesn't matter. They ain't paying rent. They just
They shouldn't be. If they're not on the lease, that they shouldn't be there. I couldn't jeopardize my housing for that. I just couldn't do it, because ain't nobody gonna jeopardize their housing for Shamar. You know what I'm saying? So
can I tell you something? I can tell you something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shamar is a liar. None of them people his cousins. Shamar don't have family down here in Atlanta. Only friends he got down here is his sister and his brothers, and they don't even mess with him. So therefore, Shamar is a liar, and that's the problem. He lies so much, he don't even understand what he lied about. None of them folks not his cousin. Them people he done met downtown, and they needed somewhere to go, and he let them in his house.
Yeah,
because
but see,
he wanted some piece of meat.
But you know what though? What do our parents ever tell you? I know my mother used to tell me 9 times out of 10 when you get put out of your place, it don't even be from anything you did. It's always the company you keep. So
and my mom always told me this: stop having everybody in your house if they're not gonna pay your rent. Help you pay rent.
Exactly. It shouldn't be in there. You could do bad by yourself. I don't get that. You know, and when I said to you, Tommy, that he said it was his cousin living in there, I'm just telling you what he said. Now, do I believe it? That's a different story. You should be asking me, do I believe what he said?
I knew you didn't believe it because I don't believe it.
Right.
And I know you got a good mindset, so I know you ain't just gonna believe anything he said.
No, I didn't. And like I said, I just don't like trying to help people. And it's like, it seems like it's a pattern of behavior. Every time somebody tries to help Shamar, he drains their energy.
He do.
But then you give that energy to people like LASHUN, who's not even trying to help you.
Not at all.
It's like he's trying to rock you to sleep and you don't even get it. Like he has some vendetta that he don't even want you to know, like some low-key jealousy vendetta against you, and he's trying to rock you to sleep.
That's
you know
all
what
he
I'm
do.
saying?
That's all he not understanding, and he think people be hanging on him. But to be honest, we really be helping him, everybody, because we trying to tell him what to do. LASHUN, and I ain't got no problem with him, but LASHUN not telling him what to do. LASHUN getting on live talking about me over there every day. He's not telling Shamar, hey, you need to take care of this. You need to get this taken care of. Shamar get on live every day trying to argue with everybody, but he ain't getting his mind yet that he finna be put out in a minute. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I was trying to say earlier. And then see, Shamar went live. I guess he came up here. I didn't see him say add me, so he got on his own live. And then he was, talking about me, making it seem like I'm saying he's gonna get evicted. Then he comes up here when you're up here saying he's not talking about me. He's talking about Tommy and Alvo. Stop lying.
But why are you talking about me? I haven't said nothing about you in 2 days.
Live down. So that's why he thinks he can lie and say, I listen, I went over to the live and I heard you telling people I was lying, saying that you was getting evicted. So I don't, all that trying to like backpedal. We're not doing that over here. I've been your age, you ain't never been mine. Straight like that. Okay. Then he called me on IG and I said, Shamar, I'm live right now. He said, I know, I've been trying to get you to add me to the live. I said, well, I didn't see you. I said, come over now and I'll drop the link. I don't mind helping people, but when they try to act like they bigger than the program and they know what they're talking about and they don't, I don't got time for it.
Bro, because I know I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to see him homeless. I don't want to see him go back down that stage. But at the end of the way he's taking himself, he's going to be homeless because his mouth is going to get him in a lot of trouble that he cannot be able to pay for. And that's being real because he messed up a lot of good relationships who really trying to help him, like even you. You was on his side, you was riding with Shamar, you was there for him, and look how he treating you. He treating everybody like that. Shamar don't have no type of love for people who really mess with him. He only have love for people who hate him. And they for an example, you said LASHUN. LASHUN don't want to see Shamar doing good because if he did, he would have Shamar fighting trainers downtown, homeless people. He would have Shamar.
That's what I'm saying. He be having doing dumb stuff.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like Shamar don't get it and he don't understand. He think everybody
and all LASHUN doing is recording it. He's just recording it. LASHUN is like, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. He's just recording it, watching, and we're just watching him making a fool of himself. Shamar. It's like, come on, man. And I don't understand, why doesn't Shamar have this energy with LASHUN like that?
That's what I'm saying. He have energy with everybody else, but not LASHUN. LASHUN can say LASHUN good on live and say everything about his life. And he be so quick to be cool with him, but he think we hating on him. Ain't nobody hating on Shamar, because if we gonna hate on Shamar, let me tell you something. Everybody making money off yourself. Shamar, you ain't making no money. You're not accumulating no money into your account. Everybody else, how is everybody else making money off your name?
You can't get him monetized, Tommy. Because he can't get monetized. He get up there and be going off. I could see him getting monetized first, then go in. Get monetized first, then if you want to, use vulgar language and you get and YouTube lets you get away with it, then cool. But get monetized first. I think he really needs to get his first dose of a YouTube check. Because I know if he got his first dose of a YouTube check, you know what I'm talking about, Tommy. We don't got to get into figures and stuff, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because people start hating. But I think that if he see what he's missing out on, he might change a little bit. Because he's got to change, man. Or something ain't good is gonna happen for him. Something bad gonna happen. I just don't want to see that dude getting evicted or be like trying to squat at that apartment because they're telling me gotta go. I really see the future of that happening. And I'm not trying to be funny because I don't wish that on nobody, but he's not organized. He should have been thinking of all this stuff he's talking about he's gonna do his father's moving. He should have been doing this 5 months ago. Not a month and a half.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm back. Somebody called my phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's just make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button.
Yeah, hit that like button for SL. SL, like I told you, I don't give a damn. I don't care if you talk about me or not. I still support your business because at the end of the day, you don't play one side. You keep it real. Right. And I always told people that.
Nah, but I have nothing against you, Tommy, at all. I like the fact that you do the same commentary as myself, but you make people laugh. That is to me, that is a caveat. A caveat. That's something that a lot of people you're original with it. Like we're all like, we have a common interest. We're doing content on, I call it the circus, right? Alvo, Shamar, whatever. But you're funny. Right. It's not like drabbed and boring and dragged out and people don't get to the point of I don't want to hear this no more because they know that they're gonna hear about what's going on, but they're gonna laugh too. You get what I'm saying? And I said I ain't got no beef with Tommythegossip. He made me laugh. Anybody make me laugh, I'm good. I'm solid with him. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. You made me laugh too. Like I like your commentary. Like sometimes I go look at your commentary and that's how I know how I'm gonna run my show. You know what I'm saying? I look at a lot of these bloggers commentary and see how I'm gonna run my show because at the end of the day, you have to work with each other just so that we can all grow. You know what I'm saying? It's no hate. It's no hate. One thing about everybody on YouTube, except Shamar, it's not really a hating. Everybody understand we're doing the same thing, but everybody have different personalities, and that's what brings more. Everybody have different views because the different personality. Like I might be funny, you might be the realest one on the goddamn, on the app.
Right.
Just different things. And so with Shamar, he think everybody hating on him, but it's not hate. It's just be honest. We really telling him how to wake up and really.
We're telling what he needs to hear, not what he wants to hear.
Right.
And he don't want to hear the truth.
Just hating on him, and it's not the case. It's the fact that people who really hating on you is the one who you're around every day.
Every day. I don't get it. And don't even go back and forth with these people at all.
You get them flowers, you get them everything, and then you expect for us to sit up here and be like, well, y'all, Shamar is not getting put out. If it's just like TMZ. If TMZ hears Shamar getting put out, they're going to run with their story. They don't care if it's true or not. They're going to run with it.
They're going to run with it. It's business.
Until you show otherwise.
Exactly. Until you show otherwise. And he got to understand that. But I just felt like I got kind of pissed because like I said, I was like, wait a minute. When I woke up this morning, yesterday, I said, Alvo now flipping now. He was all trying to get people to dislike you and Tommy's a bully. Now all of a sudden he's back on saying good stuff about you and dragging Alvo.
Well, I don't pay him no mind.
It gonna be?
I don't pay him no mind because Alvo, he flop like fishes. Like you know how fish in the water, they come out the water, they get the flopping around. That's Alvo. Yep. He go wherever the fame. He feel like he go wherever he can get a viral moment at.
Well, it's the end of the month, so he got to get that rent money up.
Yeah, so he just go with the wind take him. That's why I just pay him this. I read him and I just pay him this because it's just like he don't really he go wherever the wind take him. Like one minute he's telling me I'm bullying Shamar, then he'll flip again and he'll bully Shamar. So it's like
exactly like he's doing right now.
It's just like I never. That's why I never understand him, and I just really try not to even try to get into reading Alvo for real because he go where the wind take him. And Shamar is still in love with Alvo.
Yeah, well, I heard some crazy stuff. I don't know how true it is. I guess Shamar got him on his phone as a screensaver.
Yes, I seen it. SL.
Oh wow!
When I was looking at Shamar's video recently, I seen it. It's Alvo on him, and I can tell you what he had on. Shamar had on that green with that wig on, and Alvo had them sunglasses on. It was a picture that they posted on Instagram.
So that is true then. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about it, and I mentioned it a couple of times in my live because it kind of shocked me when I heard it. Because I was like, what? I'm like, Shamar saying all this stuff about Alvo, but he got that on his phone like that?
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy. They you know what's some crazy? Let me tell you some stuff that you don't probably know. A lot of these people be doing this for storylines because they don't want me to talk about them. So they have to talk about each other for them to So I could be like, so they be like, Tommy not in it. He ain't gonna talk about us. So they have to go at each other. It might be some stuff that Alvo don't say with Shamar to talk about this stuff. You never know how these people play games.
Right.
You never know. All the things Shamar, Alvo could say one thing, and Shamar could be like, okay, when Shamar is slow, so he not gonna understand that Alvo playing. But Alvo know how to do everything to make Shamar feel this way and feel like he can go back to Shamar right now and say, I miss you. Shamar gonna fall for it.
Because he was already bragging about it yesterday, saying, Shamar, after you took me off the bond, you had me in your house. Remember, you didn't hear yesterday when he was saying it?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, wow, he's bragging, saying, look at how I could rock you to sleep in a, even though you did all this stuff to me, I could say the right thing that you want to hear, and I could be back in your good graces.
Yeah, I know the person.
And it could be all fake that he's doing to get at Shamar, but Shamar will fall for it.
It's all for the clout. Everybody want clout. It's all for the clout.
But you know what? Shamar wants clout too, because a lot of times when he's quiet and nobody's talking about him, he does things to get things started back up too. And I keep put a Y in the chat if I say that, guys.
And let me tell you something. And I know you probably been paying attention. Anytime Shamar lose a page, he's going to clout chase everybody he feel like is up right now.
Right.
He's gonna come in your live, he's gonna talk to you, gonna go crazy on you, and he gonna go on his live so that people can run over there to get their views of light right now.
I know that.
He know that I'm on here with you.
Keep himself relevant.
Right. He know that you going up. You got your thing going on. He know that I'm going up. He's trying to get everybody to come on his live. So he left this live just to go on his live so that people can run over there. But he don't understand people not even really running over there because they tired of Shamar with these victim things.
But he went live earlier because, and let me tell you how I knew it was because he was listening in on my live. He went live earlier because when I went into his live, when he was live, he was talking about me. I didn't even know he was talking about me.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, wait a minute, hold up. And that's when so I was going back and forth saying what I had to say, and he was listening to me live. He was responding to it, and I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not playing them. I'm not playing these games with you. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, well, I tried to come over there earlier. So maybe that's why he went live thinking I was ignoring him, but I was not ignoring him. I did not see him in the comment section. And then when he got off his live, because I guess before he went live, he tried to come over in my live to get up on the platform. I didn't see him say add me. Then after he got off the live, because he also tried to come up on the stream, he got on the IG and called me on the IG phone. So I said, Shamar, I'm live. He said, you want me to call you want to call me back? I'll call you back. He said, no, I just was on your stream and I want to come live. Come up. I said, all right, well, come on. He said, I tried to come up earlier, but you didn't. You was ignoring me or something, he said.
Yeah, I feel bad for him, man. I hope he don't get put out.
I feel bad for him too, but he don't listen. So it's like, how can you help somebody if they don't listen?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
So hard to get that apartment, and now you're gonna lose it all just because of you don't even know how to sign a lease or even know how to
not only that, how many times you and Kay have had fallout and then y'all make up and whatever. He could right now, I think if he was to be cool with Kay, just to humble himself to see how Kay got him that apartment, maybe she can help him out. He don't even got sense enough to know how to finesse that. I don't even get it, man. Sometimes you gotta humble yourself, especially when it comes to housing. Ain't nobody want to be sleeping on no park bench.
The only person that can go homeless right now, and I wouldn't care, is Alvo, because I cannot stand him. I can't know what to say.
Tommy, do you know I can't stand him?
I cannot stand. It's something about him that he really hurt my guy. He really hurt my skin. It's something about him, and I just can't really put my finger on it. But if he go homeless, I wouldn't care. But if Shamar go homeless, I'm gonna feel a little bad because at the end of the day, I might talk about him, but Shamar needs guidance. He needs somebody who will really help him in life.
He needs a PR person or manager, like a real man. I'm not talking about no person he meets in a club or knew for a while. Someone that went to school for that got a license or a degree. Not no, you know what I'm saying? And get somebody legit, man, that does that for a living.
Yes, he needs somebody like that for real. He needs somebody who gonna be able to understand him in a way where can't nobody else understand him. Like he needs guidance. He needs somebody who's gonna be there, like physically, not nobody on the internet. Somebody who's gonna be there, because Shamar's mind is gone. Like And it's sad that you said for him to be that type of way in his life disability, his mind is gone, like literally gone, and he don't have that support team because everybody sit around him who help him. He dog them out and talk behind their back.
Yeah, I see. Just like when like I told you today, I happened to go into the live. You talking about me to the audience. I'm like, wow. He took that down because he knew he was dead wrong for doing that. You know what I'm saying? He took that like because he keeps his lives up.
Yeah. Oh, but if he's talking real crazy, he'll delete them.
Well, he wasn't talking crazy because he wasn't even cussing. Because when he was hearing me listening in on his live, he kept catching himself and he wouldn't cuss. He wasn't even cussing. So no, he wasn't talking crazy. He was talking crazy by saying that I was going around lying, saying he's gonna get evicted. He's making it. He said it the way he said it to me, in my opinion, was like I was wishing for him to get evicted. That's what I don't like. Okay, and that's why I said what I said to him, and I know he could hear me because he was listening to me while I was live, so he could hear everything I was saying, and I could hear everything he was saying. So, but I'm about to get off of here, Tommy.
Okay.
And I got some things to do. I appreciate you coming up and speaking your piece, baby. And you're always welcome to come up here anytime you want to, Tommy. Because you know I love me some Tommy. Put a
I love you too. So thank you, though.
Yeah. Okay, baby. Have a nice day.
Let me go troll him now.
All right. I'll talk to you later. All right, guys, I'm about to get off. Okay. This will be something I will put up later on. I'll take out the fluff and I will put up, the Shamar and Tommythegossip part. So whoever just missed it or just came in on it, because it's over an hour, you probably won't want to watch it from the beginning. I will premiere it later on. So I want y'all to hit the like button, support the channel, hit the like button. And I will be back on around probably 4 or 5, maybe even earlier for another live. So love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah. Thank you, player, for putting that up. The latest upload. Thank you, sweetie.